I'm a former teacher, but I've always believed once a teacher, you're always a teacher. We all have the ability to share the things we know with whoever we meet. And today, I'm really pleased to be here to see all of you and to be able to introduce someone who is very close to me. And I'm happy to be his chief of staff. We have a program called Dream Your Dream Tour. And his name is Tracey Fisher. And I know that once you've heard what he has to say today, that all of us in this room will have a greater insight into how we can dream a dream and make it a reality. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Tracey Fisher, social, motivational speaker, and the founder of Gateway to Reentry and Dream Your Dream Tour. Let's give him a warm welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. How everybody doing? Good. Come on, y'all. How's everybody doing? Good. I mean, y'all like to talk, right? This is the time to talk. How y'all doing? Good. Right there, that's what I'm talking about. My name is Tracey Fisher, and I do a thing called the Dream Your Dream Tour, and I go through all the schools of Philadelphia, all the schools, and I'm making my way. And thanks to Monique Collins, she got y'all put up on the list. I went to Bartram, not Bartram, I apologize. I went to Beaver, I went to Old Brook, and let me tell you something. A lot of people ask me, seriously, why would I come and speak to a bunch of youth that don't want to learn? That's what they ask me. And I be down City Hall and everything. These are people asking me this question that literally make decisions about y'all in offices behind closed doors. And they want to know, what is wrong with me that I would want to come to a Philadelphia school and actually speak to the youth about believing in themselves? Because what they're doing is they taking a few of y'all actions and lumping all of y'all in that same category. So if you were a straight A student and you were a failing student, but they only see you failing, they want to make her a failing student as well, which is not true. Which is not true, because here's what's happening. When someone comes in here to speak to you, you're going to always have someone next to you, I guarantee you, talking to you. While someone is standing up here can teach you something and change your life forever for the betterment of it, that individual will lean over to you and distract you. That's what will happen. And you will sit there and allow that individual to distract you from learning something that literally can save your life. This is real talk. How many of y'all here looking for a summer job? Okay. Well, let me tell you, I have applications for that. Oh, yeah. But see, in order for you to get that application for me, you have to show me respect, mannerism. You have to show a person that you're worthy of being hired. Because why would I hire you and you want to show up to work rude, disrespectful, no one can say anything to you? Why would I do that? Because if you was in my position and I was in your position and I wasn't going to listen to you, you wouldn't hire me, would you? Exactly. So let me say this again. How many in here would like to have a summer job? Now, how many in here is capable of having a summer job? Hold it before you raise your hand. Let me tell you the qualifications. Here's the qualifications for having a summer job. You have to have a passing report card. All right, where the hands at? Are you serious? So now all these hands up, right? This is all these passing students. Right, but you understand what I'm saying? No, why? Let me tell you why I just said that to you. Right? Now look, I'm talking about your report card, your education, right, about a summer job. Now just imagine when you're older, 18, 19 years old, the first thing they're going to ask you on an application, what is the highest form of grade you have completed? That's how serious education is. To even work at McDonald's that y'all go by every day, you need a diploma. Excuse me? A high school diploma? Yes, or GED, but you need a high school diploma. You really do. You really do. Normally I come in and when I speak, because I'm used to speaking to people like in the prison system, so I get a little harsher with them, but with the youth, y'all right here, I'm more tame, but I still want to get my message through. A lot of people don't believe me. But that's okay. Because your dream is your dream. Your dream ain't their dream. So whether they believe in you or not, should not deter you from pursuing your dream. See, most of the guys tell me they dream to be like LeBron. For what? He was your age once. He ain't dreamed to be you. Right? Dream to be yourself. There's nothing like an educated mind. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you a little history of me. I had 4 siblings. All of them was great students. I went against the grain. I wanted to go outside and do what I want to do and disrespect my parents and my upbringing. And it cost me 22 years of my life in the penitentiary. 22 years. Because when I was your age, I was clowning around. I was clowning around, not taking school serious, disrespecting the upbringing that my parents taught me, disrespecting the teachers and the principals that was trying to teach me right from wrong. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I wasn't built for that. I was perpetrating. I was a follower. Here's what I learned when you in a room full of dummies. This is what I learned. I was in a room full of dummies, right? And I learned that there's always a head dummy. And I followed the head dummy. He didn't even know where he was going, but because he was perpetrating, acting like he knew where he was going, and all I had to do was really stick to my morals and my upbringing, and I would have been okay. But no, I want to go outside and hustle in the streets when I didn't even have to. And the judge gave me 300 months, which is 25 years, and I did 22 of that. I did 22 of that. I only been home 24 months this month, 2 years. But let me tell you something. I came home educated. I'm the manager at the convention center. Last 2 months, I hired over 210 people. I go through the jail systems and speak. I feed the homeless. I give seminars. I was raised twice in my life by my parents, and then when I was incarcerated, which is jail, by lifers, people that's never, ever coming home. And through the grace of God, they took me under their wing, and they didn't allow me to run and do dumb stuff. I like to play basketball. That was my sports. But when I went in there, they didn't allow me to do none of that. They said, nobody's scouting you. Nobody looking to put you on a basketball team or a football team or a boxing team. You're going to go in that school, you're going to get educated. And all this time I was saying to myself, why are these people raising me? Take a time out. here's what they told me right before I left. They said to me, don't write me, don't come see me, don't send me no money or pictures. All I want you to do is come home and reach the youth. Stop them from coming in here. Why do you think they quick to close schools and build prisons? They quick to close schools and build prisons. Because when they close a school and build a prison, that means they have to have someone to put in. Someone to put in. And if they can convince you that education is not that important, then they got you. Because the next thing is jail. The uneducated mind will do uneducated things, will get them in trouble. And that's what happened to me. I didn't take education serious. I didn't listen to my parents. I didn't listen to my teachers, my principals. And what I should have done, even if it was somebody teaching a lesson that I couldn't comprehend or understand, I should have put pride aside, went straight to my teacher and said to him or her, I don't understand that. Teach it to me again. Even if I got to stay after school. Because here's what's going to happen. I need y'all to understand, especially you young ladies. You're only going to be this certain age for a short period of time. But you're going to be a grown woman for the rest of your life and a grown man for the rest of your life. And the quality of that grown woman and that grown man life determines on how you take care of this young woman and young man life. That's what happens. When you see a woman that's 40, 50 years old and still struggling, and still don't have her priorities straight, that's because when she was your age, she didn't have it. She didn't take care of it. But when you see a woman that's older and got their stuff together and their priorities are straight, they educated, you take Dr. Carol Simmons. She got the highest education you can achieve. But she didn't get it yesterday. She started when she was your age and even younger. Because she took care of herself. She took care of her education and her dream, which led her to be able to become my chief of staff, to help me, to further me along. There's a lot of people in here, and by me speaking at a lot of schools, I can literally look in your face and tell which ones I am reaching. And I can tell which ones is really on the fence right now. And I can tell you a class clown, because I used to be one. I was a well-dressed